Carlos, obviously none of these losses have been easy, but when you're that close in the ninth to lose that way, extend the streak, just how much more difficult is someone like today?
Yeah, it's tough, especially when you're going through it. You feel like, you got to the ninth inning feeling good, but, when you're playing in one-run games, like you have to be perfect, and it's hard to play like that, Yeah, it's just it's a tough stretch right now, Not much to say there.
What was the thought process there in the 10th? Did you consider walking Horner to set up the double play?
No, in that situation, especially with Horner, you put him at first base, they're going to take second base there. So, there's a contact situation there, but, then they got some of their best hitters coming up after that too. So, no, we're just going right after him.
I know we've asked you before, but how do you wrap your head around the at-bats with runners in scoring position and just the inability to have clutch hitting right now?
Yeah, I think in general, we're not creating those opportunities. Today, we only have, runner at third, less than 2 outs. Couldn't get them in. But in general, we just not impacting the baseball as a team. They put us in the ground a lot today again. Other than Melendez, we didn't hit that many balls hard today. So, yeah, we got to get better at bats for sure.
I mean, it's only mid-April, but does this feel like it's starting to get late a little bit to go 11 games without a win?
Yes, whether it's April, like 11 losses, that's a lot. Whether it's in April or at any point in the season, So, but nobody's gonna feel sorry for us. We got to find a way. Off day tomorrow, and then back at it on Tuesday.
Are you confident that your job is secure right now?
Look, I know questions like this are going to come up, right? I'm spending my energy in continue to manage, continue to lead, continue to coach, continue to support. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm spending my energy in the things that I can control.
I know you guys are professionals, and you talk about coming to work every day the same way, same attitude, but you're also human. Does it get difficult to find ways out of it when the numbers start to pile up in the wrong way this way?
Yeah, for sure. This feeling sucks. It's not a good feeling. And you said it. We're professionals, and we got to find a way out of it. And we got to do whatever it takes to end up on top after 27 outs and sometimes 30 outs. It's not a good feeling. But no one here is hanging their heads. Everybody got their head up high and they're fighting for each other. And today, they play a good game, but I came up in situations to drive runners in and didn't do that. It's just it came down to the last 2 outs, and I think when I get guys in scoring position, I don't drive them in, I don't help the team that way. It can come back, but what it comes down to is me executing and all of us executing, Like you said, we're professionals, and this is what we get paid to do, so I got to be better.
Carlos has talked about just needing to see better at-bats across the board. When you look at the offense right now, what is lacking, especially from guys with such a track record of success?
I agree with him, but there was guys today that had good at-bats. There were guys that put quality at-bats together. It's just unlucky. Bo today hit 2 baseballs over 105. You also have Roberts that hit a couple baseballs over 98, 100. You have Marcus had good quality at bats. MJ had good quality at bats. It's just in big situations we haven't come true. And sometimes baseball is on our side, sometimes baseball is not on our side. And right now, they executed with guys in scoring positions that we didn't. It's and I feel like that's been kind of like the thing for the past week and a half, and we got to bring it. We got to continue to bring it day in and day out. No one's going to feel sorry. We can't feel sorry for ourselves. We got to bring it.
When it comes to hitting with runners in scoring position, is it something that you guys aren't doing or need to be doing? Is it the way you guys are being pitched? Is it kind of a combination of everything? Just is there anything you can point to with runners in scoring position?
No, every year we go through it. I've been here for 6 years, and every year we have a moment in the season that we go through that. It happened at the beginning of the year this year, and we prepare. The coaches are doing an outstanding job of preparing us. We know what we're gonna get, and we have a great game plan. We just gotta execute. I have to execute. You know, I knew Webb was gonna come in and go one fastball and then change-ups. You know, and he executed and I didn't, and that's what it comes down to. Executions. You know, in this position, he executed, I didn't. Aside today, we had a great game plan against him. He executed and I didn't. So, bottom line is, I have to execute in moments like that, and we got to pass the baton. I have to pass the baton and let the guy behind me get the job done.
It sounds like you're going to get Soto back on the homestand. How far can that go toward helping turn this thing around, you think?
I mean, like I said earlier, Soto is irreplaceable, and having him back is going to help us a lot. I mean, hopefully he's back, and top 3 hitters in the league, probably top 2. So, yeah, he's going to help us a ton, and he's going to lengthen our lineup. But even when he comes, we still got to get it done. You know, it would be unfair to just throw everything on him. As a team, we got to come together and execute. That's what it's going to come down to.
As a leader, I mean, how do you make sure that it doesn't affect the clubhouse mentally to the point where it's making things worse?
Fight for each other, stick for each other, and what Mendy has said from day one: protect the house. You know, it's gonna get loud. It's gonna get very loud, and ultimately, everyone here knows it, and we just got to stick together and stay within ourselves and fight.
Is it pretty shocking to be here with 11 straight defeats for this team, this kind of talent?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, we have a tremendous team. You know, it's David Stern put a good team together, but this shows that nobody really cares. We got to go out there and get it done. And in this past we haven't gotten it done. You know, and it's a bad feeling, but we got to turn the page. You know, I've always said this: whether we win or lose, look at it for a little bit and then turn the page and focus on what we have in front of us.
You mentioned it's going to get loud. A lot of that talk is going to be around Carlos Mendoza. I mean, what would you say about how the job the manager has done with you guys?
He's done a fantastic job. This is not on him. He has made sure everybody here is prepared. Every coach here is prepared, and we have the information. It comes down on us. Mendy's our guy. He's our leader. He's in control, and he's done a tremendous job. We just haven't executed. You know, it would be unfair to put everything on him because at the end of the day, he has gotten the ship in the right direction. We just have to. The people are paddling. We got to paddle and execute.
Can you just take us through that pitch to Conforto? I mean, what is there to say about it? I missed down the middle, and he put a good swing on it.
Just given the way things are going for the team right now, how disconcerting is it to not be able to nail it down there?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm really disappointed, you know? They gave me a lead. It's my job to hold it. And I made a mistake. Cost us the game today.
How do you begin to kind of wrap your head around these 11 straight losses?
It's tough to explain, you know? This is one of the most talented locker rooms in the league, and we just can't seem to string it together right now, you know?
The way that you guys have been playing, there hasn't been very many natural spots to work you in. Are you happy with your workload right now? Do you feel like you've had enough?
It's what comes with the job, you know? My job is to be there and be prepared and, you know, finish games when they get me the ball, and I didn't do that today.
Devin, when Francisco was here, he spoke highly of Carlos and the job that he's doing. Just, do you feel like this is on you guys? What can you say about the job that
It's absolutely on us. He doesn't swing a bat, and he doesn't throw a baseball, you know? We've been in a lot of these games. It's been close. I mean, him or somebody else is not affecting that. You know what I mean? If we're not getting the job done, somebody else isn't going to just magically flip a switch and we're going to get it done, you know? He's putting guys in good positions. We're not performing.
David, how did you feel overall about your day and coming in the way you did?
I mean, first and foremost, you know, we got to stick together and turn this thing around. Felt good out there, felt like myself, but we got to get rested up and come back ready to go on Tuesday.
As one of the leaders in this room, how do you do that? How do you make sure that you don't let this continue to spiral as a group?
Yeah, you know, I think continue to come to work, fresh mindset, do what you need to do on the off day and be ready to go on Tuesday. So, you know, I think it does compound as you continue to lose, but that's for us to stop it and get ourselves going on the right track. So take it one day at a time, focus on one game at a time, continue to put good work in, continue to have a good mindset, and play our asses off.
Coming in like you did today in the third inning, change your approach at all out there?
What was that?
Did it change your approach at all today? You know, just coming in after the second inning as opposed to starting?
No, I mean, the job's to get outs, and that was my focus. And so, trying to get as many outs as I could before Manny came and got the ball, and that was the whole focus.
How much of this is on the players versus on the front office versus on Carlos Mendoza?
It's on everyone. We're in this together. Everyone has a part in this, and we've got to stick together, and everyone's got to take the responsibility and the accountability. We all need to look in the mirror and see what we can do better to help this team move in the right direction, and that's the job. And like I said, come back ready to go on Tuesday, fight like hell, and play our brand of baseball.